think I'm perfect.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Mr. Mopar DNA, bringing you back with another video. As you can see in the title of today's video, 5 things I love about my Dodge Ram. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. Like I said, my Dodge Ram is my Dodge Ram, and it's my baby. So first thing I truly love about my Dodge Ram is its height. I don't know, I've always been a person who likes to be higher up, who likes to be higher off the ground, just because I always felt like you can see more. And with me being 6'6", like I've always stood above the crowd, so I was like, I wanted a vehicle that kind of represents who I am and kind of can like see over everything. So it was very beneficial for me to have a vehicle that kind of represented me for the most part. Second thing that I truly love about my Dodge Ram, I love my Hemi. I love having a truck that has the capability of moving. When my truck is going, I mean, I love being able to and it take off. I apologize, noise in the background, stuff hanging on my rear view. But I like it to know that if I have to get down and I have to press the gas, my truck's down to do what it has to do to get me moving and to get me going in the right direction. With that being said, though, I have had the situation of having the Hemi tick, but I've got that fixed. It was really actually something very simple. If anybody ever wants to know, that has like a 06 to 08 Dodge Ram or the 3rd gen before they came with the new body, just hit me up in the comment section. I'll tell you what I did. I just had me and a friend. Took about 3 hours, but tick went away pretty well with no problems. Number 3 on what I love about my Dodge Ram. Honestly, a lot of people might think like this is like I could catch out, but the simplicity of having a truck, the simplicity of if I need to haul something, I can, but I don't have to, is like the best of both worlds. Like I have a car with a bed. So like the simplicity of a truck in itself. Not to mention when you can have it, be a Dodge and you can say, I have a Mopar. What does Chevy get to say? Oh, I have a bow tie. What does a Ford get to say? Found on the road, dead, of course. But a Dodge, like, there's so many Dodges in Texas. And I understand there's a lot of Fords and Chevys too, but being originally from Oklahoma, you see so many more Dodges than you see in Texas than you see in Oklahoma, because Oklahoma is really a super Ford state. After that, so number 4 on what I like about my Dodge Ram. So many things, like it's kind of hard to narrow it down. I guess I'm trying to name the big things. I guess the aggressiveness. Trucks are naturally aggressive. When people see you driving a truck, they naturally want to get out of the way. They don't want to be in your path, because a lot of people look at it like, hey, I get hit by a truck, my vehicle or my body is going to receive a lot of damage. Just the overall look of a truck, and again, it being a Ram, I mean, and then when you have modifications, then you have a truck that's aggressive but pretty, and people they want to say, that truck is nice. I wouldn't want to be caught in front of it, but that's a badass truck, and I like it when people say that, and excuse my French, I'm not trying to cuss, or anything like that, but I enjoy people saying, I like your truck, nice truck. I like that. So though that's one of the things. Number 5. So I remember in my last video I was telling y'all about my turning radius is one of my 5 things I hate about my truck since I did my lift, and then I've widened my tires. But number 5 is kind of a piggyback off that, because I love my lift and my wheels. In all reality, I'm not gonna lie, I actually plan on going to 2614s, but this eventually will be after I get my car, just because that's gonna be my next thing. Like, once with my truck being paid off, and once I get this car, this will be more of like a sitting or play on the weekends. And I mean, honestly, it's eventually just gonna be my official show truck. So it'll get pulled out every once in a while, more or less typically on weekends, just to drive around in, have a good time. But like, in this current state, my 22 and by 14s are like everything I need right now. Excuse me. But it kind of like just benefits. They kind of weigh each other out. But that being my 5th one for this, like I said, I could continue to go on about things in my truck, radio, the interior, the capabilities of being able to upgrade this easily. I can go on and on about that, but those are probably my top 5. With that being said, though, I'm actually going to a car show this weekend, so be looking for my next video. I'm actually going to be doing a whole lot of speaking to people, a whole lot of cars. We're going to look in and see what modifications are going on, and hopefully it's going to start giving me a little insight on the capabilities of what I eventually want to do with my Charger or Challenger, because I know last video I told you I was for sure getting a Charger Scat Pack. That's what I'm in the market for. But if I can find a Challenger Scat Pack reasonably, I might go that way. It's a kind of a weighing out option, just because I do have a family, I do have a son, I have a wife. Eventually looking at possibly extending that out. So, Mr. Mopar DNA, eventually is going to be, could be in code. My son's really liking YouTubing, and he's liking the videos that he's seen. Well, he's liking the video he's seen so far. So remember, through God, all things are possible. So have faith and live your best life.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love